On trends today, Dangote truck rams into vehicle, crushes entire family and others in Enugu state. Ebonyi state government bans house agents from operating in the state starting from 2026. Nigeria's new secondary school curriculum to include journalism, programming, and AI modules. Mob set ablaze 3 packed outs in Abuja after causing deaths of couple with son. Ekiti State First Lady Olayemi Oyebanji reacts to the tragic death of a woman in the hands of her husband. Good afternoon and welcome to today's special episode of Trends on LJE, where we dissect leadership, economic and justice issues in Nigeria, Africa and the globe to proffer lasting solutions. I'm your host, Mohamed Ene Sule. Don't forget you can be a part of this conversation by dropping your comment on our social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook at LJE Nigeria. Joining me today is a special panel whom I shall be introducing after the break. Do stay.
Hi guys, so I came across a studio here in Abuja where you can just walk in and shoot any video of your choice, podcast sessions, talk shows, and even live programs. They have beautiful colored lights. You can choose the one you want. They have teleprompter in case you want to read from a script. You can bring in your guests or someone you would love to talk to. You can do football gist, celebrity gossip, cooking show, music countdown, political gist, real estate palaver. Just that dream show you would love to do. Guess what? When I came in, they even made smile touch-ups on my face. Within 1 hour of my shoots, my video was ready. They have different bonanza packages. Starting from as low as 10,000 and above, you can get your video instantly or in less than 24 hours. Please, check their contacts and address on the screen.
Welcome back from that short break. This is still Trends on LJE. And joining me today is Omoyeni Ojoifo, media analyst. Thank you for making it a part of today's program.
Thank you very much for having me, Mo.
All right.
Thank you.
Quite interesting topics we do have for today. In our first story, Dangote truck rams into vehicle, crushes entire family and others in Enugu state. A somber mood has engulfed Enugu state following a tragic road accident that claimed the lives of an entire family. The incident occurred at the popular Four Corner Junction around the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, where a Dangote truck reportedly lost control and rammed into a private vehicle. Eyewitnesses described a horrifying scene where the truck car pushed, instantly killing all 4 members inside. The accident has once again brought to the forefront the issue of reckless driving by heavy-duty truck drivers and the need for stricter enforcement of road safety regulations. A viral video from the scene showed a crowd of sympathizers recurring the loss and expressing anger over the recurring nature of the incident. This tragedy comes just 2 weeks after a similar accident involving a Dangote truck in Edo State led to the death of Ruth Tebo, the Big Brother Niger winner, after she had her own legs amputated. However, Dangote Group has come online to mention denying allegations of the Dangote truck being a part of this particular incident. Well, it's quite a tragic case. In fact, this is not the first time we're hearing of Dangote trucks and the kind of drivers that they're having. For you, what do you think can be done by Dangote Group entirely to ensure that the road is safe? And they should also be publicly accountable as an organization.
Yeah, Mr. Mo, it's really a pathetic situation, like I said earlier. And it has nothing to do with just Dangote alone. We're talking about companies that have heavy-duty trucks.
Right.
Generally, they need to sensitize their workers. They need to train their workers. Some of these drivers are not trained. They just pick up these vehicles and they go on the road and drive. Some of them are always on drugs. So we need to make sure that these people are taught the risk of driving speedily on our roads, because we're talking about the lives of Nigerians, not just what we're supposed to safeguard one another as Nigerians. So we need to make sure that companies are, are advised to sensitize their workers to make sure that these things don't be occur. But because it's been occurring, it's been happening for a very long time. We're not going to feign ignorance to this, as we lost the sister of Big Brother Star last week. So it's something that if if measures are not put in place to make sure that these things are, these things end, it will still be happening and lives will still be lost. So we should
honestly,
do better.
in fact, the Dangote as an organization, to me, they need to even be more conscious of the kind of staff they hire. There should even be an entire recruitment check for drivers, people that are going to be driving their trucks.
Okay.
The case with Finna should be enough reason to have actually made them to tighten their seatbelts.
Now that they are denying the truck belongs to them.
Yes,
So
they're actually denying. They said it's, the truck belongs to an organization that is using their logo.
So definitely, we're talking generally about all truck companies, all companies. When it happens, we just call Dangote. The blame is always on Dangote. So other people too should come together with this Dangote. Probably that is the head of the organization or the head of all trucks, because they have more trucks than we know of from other companies. So they need to come together and put measures in place to make sure that, like you said, their drivers are educated enough to make sure that they can apply this road. And some of their vehicles are low maintenance vehicles.
Absolutely.
Some of these vehicles are not supposed to be on the road. No roadworthiness. What is the road safety doing? You see road safety on the road, when they give them money, they allow these vehicles to pass. They don't check these vehicles. They don't even check the drivers. The NDLEA, we have them on the road. They don't even check these drivers for drugs. Checking their vehicles, you see them. Some of them, they even smoke while they are driving. They take hard substances when they are driving. So the government agencies need to put more measures. They need to sensitize. They need to address these issues, because it's not going to end. It's something that keeps happening, and if we don't take actions, it will still be happening.
Entirely true. In fact, you see, as you mentioned, people that are accusing Dangote of all these things that are going on the road are actually right. Although these allegations might be, legally, harsh on Dangote Group as it is, but the truth is they are the most popular with these cases. These are the only cases that are surfacing on the media.
Exactly.
There are numerous other cases that have happened in many places that people
And
just
we don't
really
get to hear
abandon.
about. We don't talk about it.
It's only people like Finna and the popular people that has actually brought this to the forefront. Let's take a comment from our YouTube channel. We have Ebimo Cecilia commenting here: Dangote truck again. Road safety should do the needful. Thank you very much. Don't forget, you can.
I feel like maybe house owners and property owners should be the ones to pay these agents if they want them to remain, because you didn't build house.
This kind of violence. So what exactly are women looking at, or partners looking at in courtship? Are they looking at other things rather than this thing? Because somebody doesn't just start fighting or
Overnight,
killing that you don't notice that there are red flags.
There are red flags. You probably would have seen red flags, but sometimes people change. There are factors that can make people change. Something might be exciting him outside, or something might be annoying your husband outside, and he comes and he throws the anger. He hits you. He feels like that's the only way to get solace. That's the only way for him to be a man. So I feel like people change. Maybe these are the reasons, but you see someone changing. Just like you said, you see someone changing, and now starts happening. It's something that this is happening. It has happened once, it has happened twice, it's happening again. You need to report it, or you walk away. Sometimes don't even report to your families, because your families will tell you, relax, stay for your children. Just stay. You don't need to come out from a broken home. Your mom will tell you, my home is not a broken one. I'm still with your father. There is no space for you in my house. No. Parents too, they need to do better. When your children report things like this to you, embrace them. Find out what is happening and get to the root cause of the problem and address it.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
really
the way
saddened by this
society
situation.
really abhor divorce or abhor this kind of
It's
things.
like a
Some people
stigma.
are dying in silence.
Exactly.
In fact, this is not only happening to to women. It's also happening to men.
To men. There
There
are
are
many
men that are
abusive
going
marriages
through
too.
abusive
Yes.
marriages, either by words of mouth, cheating, the woman not doing enough, and even in some cases the man not doing enough. The man is cheating. You know your husband is cheating, but you hear the word, "Men are polygamous in nature. You should calm
Deal
down.
with
The
your
society is not going to
children.
because of your
Because of
children."
your children, you don't want your children. Another woman will come and maltreat your children, so you need to stay because of your children. You need to stay because of yourself. If you die, your children will
leave.
grow. They will leave. So you need to stay for yourself. Women should do better. Women should really do better.
Then lastly,
Women
looking
should do
at this,
better.
because what is the first lady is trying to do here is she's trying to create a lot of sensitization.
Okay.
Organize people, intervention schemes, just to re-educate and
Re-educate
that
women.
orientation. Do you think this would go a long way?
It might, because it's something that we're talking about it now. Is still sensitization.
Right.
People have been talking about it. It's been a topic. It's a topic that we've been on and on. It's been going on and on for a long time. So I mean, probably it would help some persons if she promises to give them a support, maybe like a way to help them when they leave, because some they feel like when they leave, there's nothing left for them.
You're talking about the women.
The women,
True,
yes,
yeah.
the women that are affected. If the first lady is bringing out this initiative, telling them to come to her, then you should make sure that you put measures in place to make their leaving their marriages okay for them. A situation where some of these women, their husbands take care of them fully. They don't work, they don't do anything. So maybe to empower them, skills, trainings, and all of that, to just help them fit in back into the society.
Right.
That's
Right. Thank you very much. And of course, our viewers, you can still drop your comment on our social media platforms. We've come to the end of today's episode of Trends with LJE, and joining us is Omoyeni Ojeifo,
Thank
media
you very
analyst. Thank
much.
you for making it
Thank you.
part of this wonderful episode. A major look at our top stories. We told you that a truck tragedy in Enugu State, and Dangote Group denies ownership of the truck. In Ebonyi State government bans house agents from operating in the state starting from 2026. Nigerian new secondary school curriculum to include journalism, programming, and AI modules. Mob sets ablaze 3 packed house in Abuja after causing deaths of couple with its son. Ekiti State First Lady Olayemi Oyebanji reacts to the tragic death of a woman in the hands of her husband. That is all for Trends today. Trends continues tomorrow. Don't forget to be a part of it. And of course, you can report a violation if you face one on our website at www.ljenigeria.org. I'm Mohammed Enayosile saying enjoy the rest of the day.